was laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds leave the very best. There's a time for everyone if they only learn that the twisting kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors when the heart of the star-crossed Voyager beats in time with yours. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? I was laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best.
Let me say it, let me say it, let me go and no go. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, Baba. They just came up the ski lift, so it'll be starting soon. Hope you're drinking all of your champagne.
Yeah, don't drink too much, but drink enough for us.
Welcome. My name is Mariel Hickory. I am the sister-in-law for Kim, and I will be your host today. So I just have a few announcements. So please, just a reminder to put your phones on mute. Pictures are welcome, but we definitely don't want the sound to be coming through the ceremony. There's also, when you go into the building, that's where you'll find the washrooms. You have to wear your mask indoors, and once we head in for the champagne and the toast, find a seat. So they're really asking us not to mingle too much. I'm saying too much because I know it will happen, but keep it to a minimum, and find your seats. And we will get started shortly. Please stand to welcome. Everyone, please take a seat. Welcome, everyone, travelers from near and far. We've gathered here today to celebrate Kimberley and Trent as they make a promise of love and commitment to one another. Today, they will affirm this bond to each other in front of all of you. This affirmation means so much more because they're able to share it with all of you, their friends and family. What a gift and joy it is to find someone with whom to share your life. Committing to share our brightest days and weather our darkest nights with someone is no small thing and cannot be done lightly. Commitment is about trust, is about patience, forgiveness, devotion, and hope. Is what happens when a relationship becomes a home, a place of safety and love, to which each partner can return again and again. When Kimberley and Trent approached me to take on this role, I started looking for words to share as they embark on this next stage together. I would like to share a selection of writings from a contemporary poet, Young Pueblo. Find a partner that is committed to not letting their past get in the way of loving you right. When you both intentionally use your awareness to break out of survival mode, it becomes easier to create a home where you each feel safe and nourished. Find a partner that realizes how their emotional history impacts the way they show up in your relationship. They don't need to know themselves perfectly or have healed or their hurt. They just need enough self-awareness to see that when their past is getting in the way of loving you right. Find a partner who is ready to communicate. Learning about your partner's heart is a long-term commitment, especially when growth and healing are welcome in your relationship. True love is asking questions in a compassionate manner and taking the time to appreciate each other's perspective. Find a partner who is willing to make true commitments. You both know that supporting each other's happiness is not a mystery. It's the art of communication combined with action. True love does not fear change. It embraces new growth and adjusts accordingly. Find a partner who can balance lighthearted fun with building a serious connection. Making a home takes deep emotional work, but being able to laugh, and rest in each other's presence is necessary to make the long journey together enjoyable and sustainable. Real love embraces the ups and downs of life. A healthy relationship is when two people equally take turns being the one who steps up when the other is going through a turbulent moment. Each is capable of listening and holding space. Kimberley and Trent, you've written personal vows to each other. Kimberley, I'm going to ask you to say your vows first.
I promise to give you the best of myself and ask of you no more than you can give. I promise to respect you as your own person and to realize that your interests, desires, and needs are no less important than my own. I promise to keep myself open to you, to let you see through the window of my world into my innermost fears, feelings, secrets, and dreams. I promise to love you in good times and bad, with all I have to give and all I feel inside in the only way I know how. I promise to grow our friendship and learn more about you every day. You are the most genuine, sweet-hearted, honest, intelligent man I have ever known. I am so grateful that you are my love. I love your heart, I love your soul, and I love your butt.
Now, Trent, please go ahead and share your vows.
Kim, through all my adventures, travels, and hardships, I've recognized that there's one thing that all peoples from all places understand. That thing is love. While I may not always be able to make you smile, I will always try to show you a love that does not seek its own. A love that suffers long and is kind. A love that does not envy. A love that does not seek evil and rejoices in the truth. A love that bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Even when it's pouring rain and there's a flat tire to change. I love you beyond logic and reasoning, Kimberly. And I vow to do my best to guard that love from any man, beast, or mountain that may rise up to challenge him. All I ask of you is this. Never forget, I love your butt. To the moon and back.
To this moon and back. Kimberley and Trent will now exchange rings as a symbol of their love and commitment. By placing these rings on each other's fingers, you're promising to not just love each other, but to honor each other, to be compassionate, patient, understanding as you build your future together. Curtis? Trent? With this ring,
With this ring,
I promise to take care of you,
I promise to take care of you,
to laugh with you,
to laugh with you,
to carry your burdens with you,
to carry your burdens with you,
and to understand and love you
and to understand and love you each day forward.
Just a little more.
With this ring,
I promise to take care of you every day,
I promise to take care of you every day, to tackle every challenge and sadness with you as a team, to laugh together and lightness,
and every day we spend together,
and every day we spend together,
to love and accept you,
to love and accept you just as you are.
Kimberley and Trent will now be bound together in love and commitment, both symbolically and spiritually, in a traditional hand-fastening ritual. These cords symbolize a deepening of their connection and a union strengthened by their words. I would like to invite Aaron to come forward to assist the couple in this ritual.
All right, I can't look at you because then I'll cry. Love you. Now, before you go further, that since your lives have crossed, you have formed ties between each other. As you seek to enter the state of matrimony, you should strive to make real the ideals which give meaning to both this ceremony and the institution of marriage. Do you still seek to enter this matrimony?
We do.
It's a little too late to say no. These are the hands that passionately love you and cherish you through the years for a lifetime of happiness. These are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will comfort you in illness and hold you when fear or grief racks your mind. These are the hands that will hold you tight as you struggle through difficult times. These are the hands that will give you support and encourage you to chase your dreams. Together, everything you wish for can be realized. Back in earlier years, the hands would be bound with whatever was available, vines, colorful cords, or a scarf. Today, we will use these cords to symbolize the binding or promises. These cords have been chosen by the couple to represent their shared passions. So, Kimberly, will you be Trent's faithful partner for life?
I will.
Trent, will you be Kimberly's faithful partner for life?
I will.
Will you each be each other's constant friends and one true love?
We will.
I will.
Hello? Okay. And so the first binding is made. Trent, do you promise to love Kimberly without reservation?
I do.
Kimberly, do you promise to love Trent without reservation?
I do.
Will both of you stand by one another in sickness and in health, in plenty and in want?
We
We
will.
will.
And so the second binding is made. Kimberly, will you stand together with Trent through your times of joy and sorrow?
I will.
Trent, will you stand together with Kimberly through your times of joy and sorrow?
I will.
Will you both share the burdens of each other so that your spirits may grow in this union?
We will.
And so the third binding is made. Trent, will you always be open and honest with Kimberly for as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Kimberly, will you be open and honest with Trent for as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Will you dream together to create new realities and hopes for this marriage?
We
We
will.
will.
And so the fourth binding is made. Kimberly, will you honor this person?
I will.
Trent, will you honor this person?
I will.
Will you both seek to cherish and strengthen that honor?
We will.
I swear we practice.
And so the fifth binding is made. So the knots of this binding are not formed by the cords, but instead by your vows. As always, you hold in your own hands the making or breaking of this union.
I will now read an Apache wedding blessing while Kimberly and Trent hold the binding. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be the shelter for each other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be the warmth for the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. Go now to your dwelling place to enter into the days of your life together. And may your days be good and long upon the earth. Treat yourselves and each other with respect, and remind yourself often of what brought you together. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your connection deserves. When frustration, difficulty, and fear assail your relationship, as they threaten all relationships at one time or another, remember to focus
on what's right between you, not only the part which seems wrong. In this way, you can ride out the storms when the clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that even if you lose sight of it for a moment, the sun is still there. And if each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together, it will be marked by abundance.